Can my stream survive? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are now in tune to the one and only Magnetic. You can call me Mad Gamer for now, I guess. I appreciate you for coming through. We are live and direct. Understand, we're going to be playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. We're going to be doing some Last Jedi challenges. I will not do the story tonight because I'm actually a little tired. Unless I rejuvenate myself and get something big to eat. Probably going to only play for an hour or two. I did want to play and give my thoughts on Star Wars The Last Jedi. Not to spoil the story and to be a nerd. Well, be a nerd for sure. But not to spoil it, you know? I ain't trying to do that. But anyway. That said, oh, this could be easy. What should I do? How do I... These will be done quick. Not really. I don't play that much. But we'll figure it out. We're almost there, man. Look at this. 13% done in the milestone. Alright, we're gonna play some multiplayer, man. I'm gonna start off with this will probably be the best to do, but I'm so terrible at that. I kinda like team oriented. We're gonna start off here with the heroes. Get a warm up and then get into it. So anyway, if you're watching, man, I had a really good time today. I had a great time watching this movie, The Last Jedi, yesterday. I'm gonna watch it again. That's how good it is. But yeah, that's all I got to say. No, but I got a lot to say when it comes to Star Wars. I'm not gonna spoil the story. I'm not gonna spoil all the plot and all those things. I want to talk about the concept of each Star Wars. There's 2 trilogies, and now we're on to the 3rd trilogy. It's not here yet, but we did get Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now we got The Last Jedi. And I would think... Oh, look, I get to be Plasma. I have no idea what her skills are, but it's okay. I will be. Who is she? Let me look at her skills. Oh, no, wrong girl. And she has... Increase her health. Okay. Staff strikes. L1 for the staff strikes. And I could drop a drone. Okay. Those are not bad if you ask me. So yeah, so the Star Wars, the 3 trilogies are coming out. The 3rd trilogy is almost over. We had 2 out of 3. And I have to say, I'm biased here because the way I do things is I like new, I like inventive, I like change, I like growth, I like difference. Oh damn, she's really a sniper. Oof, they laid it in on me. Anyway, there goes that loss. But so I like innovative new things. So anything new for me that has some innovation to it. She's a sniper, hardcore. So I gotta just stay back and be the support class if I'm smart. Yeah, but she can shoot. These are pretty cool. How the hell did he get back here? Wow, I deserve that. I tried to do I didn't know what her strike hit was, and I suffered. But so yeah, so for me, you know, the series, the first 6, aka the first 2 trilogies, following Luke Skywalker, and then following Darth Vader, aka Anakin, was a really beautiful thing in the 1980s. You're talking about a time where this type of, oh my. This gun feels puny compared to their guns. They just light me up. And I'm gone. So anyway, so at those times in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, you know, you got 70s, 80s, whatever, you got a lot of new innovative things, right? And oh, Chewie, you're so dead. Oh, come on. That's me forcing it. So you got a little innovative. So when I watch the new movie, Force Awakens, of course there was a lot of references and a lot of, but the thing is they had to feed their fans. And what I mean by that is, like, you cannot expect them to not, like, reference anything in the past, or not kind of pay homage, or not to. They had to. I mean, they would have gotten the craziest backlash of, like, oh, this is trash, how could they ruin Star Wars, whatever concept that they would have came up with about why it was terrible, you know. And then if they would have went with all the risk, they would have said, oh, that's terrible. If they didn't take any risk, oh, that's terrible. So it was a lose-lose in many regards because of the fans and not the fans. Like, I feel like the masses don't know how to act. They don't realize what it takes to create something. So whether it's video games or movies, you know, they don't know what they want. So regardless of what you give them, they're never going to fully be satisfied. Sadly, that's just the honest truth. Oh, we got defeated. So, for me, oh damn, I gotta go. So for me, it's really about coming to that place where, being an artist, you know, like as a writer myself, like I never try to satisfy the fans. I create my art and hope that it is respected, appreciated. What the hell did he do? Oh, the shoulder smash, okay. So I create my art and hope that it's enjoyable for the public and for the world. And I think sometimes, the developers, creators, writers tend to forget that that's more important, to just make sure you stay true to the art that you're creating. And go from there. Damn it, I couldn't kill him. So that's what I feel is important, and I think if a lot of people would not let the pressure get to them and then create whatever they felt, we would have got a lot further with so many great things. And Star Wars, you know, The Force Awakenings to be exact, was pretty safe on a lot of regards, but they did some really great things, and they provided us with some form of a some variety there in different regards. And Rey is the powerhouse instead of the boy, you know, in the original. Luke was gonna be the almighty. Damn, they just destroyed me. Just ran right into a whole crew. But so for me, you know, I really don't like Plasma. First off, right now, I might need to change her. I'm gonna change her. I'll take the L, man. I'll take the L. Look at that. I got the man, the myth, the legend, baby. He's a beast in this game. Well, they probably actually cooled him down, because when the game first came out, it was abusive. It was just disrespectful. He was so disrespectful. Everything about him. Damn, they just ate me up. I don't know what was happening. But, yeah. Where were we? So, The Force Awakenings, you know, they did some variety and some good things. I thought in part 2 they really started taking it to a new place and really showcasing what I would do as a writer. But I would have done that in The Force Awakening. And they just pushed it to a deeper level now. And I'm just really loving it. How did they beat me? So, I'm really loving it, in my personal opinion. It was the right move. And what I mean by that is showcasing the conflict of good and bad. You know, evil and oh wow. I'm just getting destroyed today. And it was important that they did that, because the only way to really make that relevant is now. You know, the old movies kind of were one-sided affairs in different regards. Damn, they just always together. See, that's like a good team. We, on the other hand, are separate. I haven't seen a teammate more than like twice. You know, like together with the teammate. And it's partially my fault. But since I'm streaming, I'm not playing serious. I'm just casually talking. And I got whipped by the tryhards. But yeah, so you get into that whole idea of the light and the dark, and the reality is good and evil sometimes is subjective to your perspective. And I'm gonna keep rhyming words like neglective. Check this. No, but seriously, it's more complicated than that. Like, people can't sit here and try to dialect and dissect their reality versus someone else's. And it's like, you don't know where I've been, what I feel, what I went through, or why I'm at the place I'm at. So you can't tell me I'm wrong for whatever it is I'm going through, you know? For example, there's rich people problems and there's broke people problems. So a broke person is stressing out, like almost catching a heart attack type of panic attacks, anxiety attacks, because they can't pay their bills. They're not gonna have electricity in their house. They're not gonna have hot water in their house. They have kids and they gotta try to feed the kids, but pay the bills, and they're going through it. A rich person is over here depressed because, oh, I didn't know I had him unlocked too. Cool. So the rich person is upset because their pool has like some plumbing problem that's gonna cost $5,000, but they're millionaires. Now they're panicking. Oh my God, my family's gonna come over, and they're crying about it, like if the world's gonna end, like if their family's gonna condone them and condemn them. You understand? So, and this is a reality that's true to both of these people, the broke person and the rich person. Of course, we could say that person's rich and they're idiots for feeling that way, but that's how they feel. You know, just because you panic over, like for example, one person will let you break their console if you give them $500. You couldn't pay me $500 to break my console. I have all my saved files. You know what I mean? Like, just the silly stuff from a gamer perspective. It's like, no.
Don't like the look of this guy at all.
This is pretty cool. They're both like snipers. This blaster. What the hell was that? I don't know what all this is. But nah, so that's just how I feel about it. I don't know what my abilities are, but I'm gonna try to use them on these people. Nice, we got the point. This guy's trying to come get me. I gotta back up. I'm not going that way, that's for sure.
My moves are better than yours.
Oh no! No, wait! Wow, they scored an easy point on me. But anyway, I keep losing my track because of the game. So the whole concept, you know, with the movies, they're showing you the dark and the evil. So there's different perspective, what I was saying, and people go through things differently, and they feel things differently, and Luke's motivation compared to Anakin's motivations were completely different. But wow, this guy sent me to the other side of the map. That was insane. Impressive, actually. This dude's a pain to kill. We need to go after their target. I don't know why these guys are over here worrying about like silly stuff.
You're going down.
I gotta figure out how to get up there. This definitely ain't the way. So, moral of the story is, you know, when I was talking about the rich and the poor and the different problems that they have, but being traumatized by them. This guy's just running for his life. Smart move though. did get him out. There's a guy right behind me trying to kill me, but he has a blade.
Not gonna give up.
I have to learn what these skills are. Mine.
Aren't losing, not today. This should do it. Just what we need. You go in? But I'm with you.
This guy's a beast. He really is Kylo Ren, huh? Got him. But yeah, so you know that perspective is like, oh, just be quiet. You're not feeling it. You didn't do nothing. Nothing happened, you know. But it's different for different people, and how they receive it is different. So I'm not sitting here sympathizing with a murderer, you know, the evil dark side or whatever. But you gotta know that the good guys did a lot of evil as well, plenty of times. So I just damn, I keep killing her. Oh no, oh no. I'm a terrible target here. I'm just gonna back up, make sure my teammates can kill.
Dead center.
Barely made it out of that one. But yeah, so you take it, and your perspective is yours. We gotta respect you and what you're going through. This dude wanted revenge or something. Sheesh, take it easy. Respect it, you know, respect. And people don't do that enough. They oh, you're evil, that's it. And you're defined because of whatever it is. And I don't think it's that easy. So the gray area is very important to touch on. And I think Star Wars Last Jedi showcased that. And also it showcased Luke at his truest form. Like, if you remember Luke, damn, that dude's just, he's still a beast. They said they nerfed him. I don't believe it. Lies. They don't believe it. Lies. Alright, let me
Target located.
I don't believe it. Lies. My chat's not up. Where is it? Oh, damn.
Identifying target.
Somebody help me. I'm so dead. This guy's like, see, the thing with some of these characters, they're not agile. You have these high-powered agile guys that can jump over things, climb all over. And you got these really slow guys that aren't even that tanky type of characters. So I'm just trying to run towards my friends here, and it's not happening.
Not good at all.
Thanks, appreciate it. Good kill.
Opponent armed.
I feel like changing my character on the next go round, because I'm really not helping. I need some type of these guys are abusive. See how they stick together? Really great teamwork. Really great. Props to them. Props to them, man. And my team are like scattered. So yeah, so The Last Jedi showcases what it means to be human. You're not always right, you know, and it's not always about who's right. And I feel like Kylo Ren is the greatest example of that. And I know that's saying a lot, but you take Vader, you take oh my, this guy really knows how to use him, man. These guys are
Every last one of you.
they got me. But yeah, so he you know, you Vader and all these other guys did a great job, without a shadow of doubt, really showcasing. Oh God, they're gonna put me over here.
Target spotted.
I'm gonna go for him. He's gonna have to come for me. Last man standing. Annoying. Wow, that's scary.
Solo is no longer in the game.
Good game. See how they leave me with all the ground level guys? Oh, thank you.
Target identified.
But yeah, so Kylo Ren really did a good job, and I feel like, you know, Darth Vader, old movies, no spoilers, guys, like I said, but Darth Vader pretty much was just gonna kill some of these guys off at least. Or not. So Darth Vader, you know, started off as a young boy who had the Force, who had, you know, that passion, let's say. The Force to me is what I would say God is, or whatever you believe in, the universe, energy, you know, special creator, or whatever you want to call it. And it was an amazing story to watch him develop and see how he turned to the dark side, jealousy, and all the different things ate at his soul and made him do what he did. And then he became Vader, moved to the dark side, which was an amazing story. Then you see how he tries to convert his son, Luke. And then by the end, he betrays. The Emperor throws him into the whatever it was that he threw him in, and pretty much dies right after that. But he did the right thing, and he became a good guy after. So, you know, the examples are there, but they're not deep in the story the way Kylo Ren's story unfolds. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup. For me, as a writer, Kylo Ren's piece really, really showcased everything. He carried the movie. I think, I'm just gonna. Why can't I pick? I guess I'm gonna be. I think he's gonna be nerfed also, but whatever. I'm over it. Just want to play. So, Kylo Ren really presented it in a way. I mean, of course, it wasn't him. The writer put it in the right fashion to put Kylo Ren in the position to show you humanity and to show you that, you know, kids are not born evil. It's like a kid doesn't come out the womb like, I want to kill somebody. I want to do a mass murdering, bombing in the world. You know, like they don't. That's not conscious. Today I posted up something really deep, and I'll read it. But it's about a beautiful, beautiful species. I can't even read it right now. They're called quokkas. I don't know what they're really called. I don't know how to say them. But they are special animals who are only in one island, and they don't have any natural predators. And what they do, is they, let's see who's gonna be it. Vader's it. So what they do is they've never had a predator their whole life, so they've never had to run away or try to attack somebody. I just hurt myself. Got him. So they're very friendly. Oh god. They just score. No, good. Wait, I want the same character. Are you kidding me? What is that doing? So they never hurt nobody. They never try. And tourists go all around, see these animals, and they take pictures with them, and it's really cool. Oops, wasted that. Just find out where all these guys are. Nice, we got him. Oh yeah, I'm out of here. Flying up somewhere. So basically I'm just running around this thing until they finally catch up with me. Oh! So these animals are very, very friendly, and the reason why is because they never had to experience any type of actual attacks on them. They never had a predator try to kill them. Yes, got it. This is a good spot to go to next time. And they're so awesome. They're so cute, and it looks really weird, but they're like little chipmunks, kind of. And you know, learning that made me think of humanity. It's like, man, what if we can be like these? What the hell is that? Oh, they're coming for me right now. Definitely payback for giving the other team the point. So, if humans can be this way and not be so aggressive and so terrible, basically, and what happens is like, oh, they hit me first, and oh, I hate them too, and you know, it becomes this whole disgusting display. Got him. We are destroying them. Which way is the way?
Target identified.
I should have never went inside. Actually, I'll be fine up here. Ha ha ha. Got him. No, wait. I'm not gonna attack.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Oh man, I should have stood up top. So these animals, you know, these creatures never experienced any type of negativity towards them, so they never had to defend themselves. So they're very friendly to human beings. Just like when these explorers, scientists, or whatever you want to call them, go into I feel like humans have a problem, and it's mental, it's emotional, and we want to make all these excuses. I was born this way. No, you weren't. You were shaped to be that way because of society, because of the past history, all the things that conflict us every day.
The Wookiee has arrived.
Target identified.
Might be Jedi.
Oh no, no wait. Get up. Yes. So I'm just gonna wait here. You're good, man.
It could work.
Is out of
That
position.
works.
Target spotted.
Got him.
Next time, fight better. You'll not
Get mad at me. They got mad at me. Everybody coming in and out the stream, man. You gotta let me know if the stream is looking bad or looking good.
target located.
I can't really tell, but I did set things up differently, so you let me know. And we got the win. It's about damn time, pimpin'. But yeah, so anyway, all of that deep stuff to talk about how in the last Jedi, no spoilers again, in the last Jedi, you know, the writer really put together the true meaning of, for me, what I loved about Star Wars. You know, was the conflict of good or bad, right or wrong, and how do we define that? You know, the rebels, you'll say, are so amazing. They're so good. They're good heroes. Why are they the heroes? They've killed millions of people too. You know, we're doing it for a good reason. Oh, okay. That's what everybody says, don't they? Isn't that what all evil people say? I'm killing people for a good reason. So it's like, you know, I'm not attacking the rebels. I mean, they're have a noble cause to a certain extent, but the cause and the effect of what they do, they've killed thousands. If you watched all 8 movies, I've seen thousands of people die within those movies, you know. So, you know, you can't tell me that the rebels are just innocent, because they're not. And then I think they did a great job presenting that through Luke, through Rey, through Kylo. And Kylo just really, really carried it for me. You know, they pushed the movie through him. While Rey, of course, is the Rey, literally the ray of light. She's amazing, but with Kylo building the movie up the way he did, I thought it was epic. It's just my opinion. Yeah, no. Ooh-wee. Alright. And to all my stalkers, I get like 50, 60 to stalkers. Alright, this is what y'all gotta understand. I appreciate y'all coming through, watching, listening to me rant. Appreciate the few comments here and there. Understand, like Facebook, Periscope, Mixer, and all these other outlets that I'm on
Kylo.
aren't always presented, and to be honest, they don't really affect me. I think Twitch, maybe YouTube. If I was to get those on board, I can get somewhere when it comes to streaming. Oh no! Did I just give them a free point?
Target spotted.
That was foolish. But so while I appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out in all those other outlets, you know, that's a lot of viewers, and they don't get counted into what anything I'm doing. So like, for example, to get partnered for Twitch, not like I'm trying, but
Now here's
if I was to get partnered for Twitch, I died. If I was to get partnered for Twitch, I really, you know, would need those views. You know, there's times where I get hundreds of people, and they're all up on Facebook, they're all up on Periscope. You know, y'all all watching at the same time. The one last month, oh damn, it got me good. Wow, they just destroyed me. That's a great team. So anyway, so I get, you know, like October, for example, the whole October, I had an average of 300,000 and some change. But it was on different outlets. None of it counted to like a Facebook. I mean, to like a Twitch or a YouTube, and those are the two biggest platforms where I can make some moves if I had all those numbers. So while those numbers are great and those people, viewers, still interact, some of them are, you know, interactive, it is a lot better. So if you can move over to Twitch or YouTube, you would do me a great service. If not, I don't really care. That's why I stream on like 10 different outlets, even third world countries where nobody understands English unless they go to school for it or something. And it looks like my team quit.
Target detected.
Watch out for yourself, all right?
Ooh, that was a good hit.
Don't you dare.
Oh, he's dead. Nice moves.
Target recognized.
Oh my goodness, I'm dead. Killed myself, giving away free points. So anyway, yeah, so if you can and you must and you will and you care and you dare and you swear, then you will go ahead and jump over to Twitch or YouTube. Because while the numbers do come out and I have them as permanent stats and everything, for those specific outlets, then those outlets don't grant me any partnerships or anything like that compared to Twitch or YouTube. So that's why I'm saying that. And I'm gonna change the way I live, okay guys? So I don't usually bother with certain things, but I'm gonna start changing it. So if you see me cutting out content from a specific stream outlet that you're watching it, remember you've been warned ahead of time. I will be shutting down a bunch of them because I want people to know where to find me in one place, and I want to start taking it more serious. Might not go full throttle streamer, but I want to provide myself with a new form. What the hell happened? They glitched the game? None of them have the target on me.
Target identified.
This dude just laid it into me. I don't understand how he had the electricity from... Oh, that's what it is. They're working together. Shh, doing really good. This team is great. It's a bunch of Star Wars geeks, trust me. I geeked out about Death Stranding too much for 2 weeks. I had a bunch of females. You know, I go on a little date. I'm single right now. Go on a date and we're eating and talking. And like, oh, I saw that thing. They don't have no idea. This guy's just a beast. I don't understand how he has all that power. It's crazy. Game over. Thank God. Disrespectful. But so yeah, so we were on a date and the girl works as a model slash actress slash I don't know what the heck she does. I mean, no, I'm just playing. I mean, she does those things and she wants to go back to school. So we're hanging out and it's not a serious date. It's just like me, her, some guy and her friend, and we're all eating. And she's like, I saw that thingy from the director you love, and I'm like, everybody knows Kojima's my dude. So I'm like, oh, you mean Death Stranding? Yeah. And she's like, I don't know what's happening. And of course, I don't care who you are. No one knows the full picture. That's the beauty of it, and it's supposed to be that way. And you just have fun with theorizing and enjoying the mystery, you know, and it is not always this obscure or abstract in some ways of what Kojima's doing, but he always has that type of presentation to his work. So I explained that. I'm like, this is something he typically does with his trailers. He tries to mislead people, and I think people want to write all these ideas, and they're going to be disappointed when he flips the script a bit and says, oh, well, by the way, and there's some things that are going to be powerful, and I've already prepared myself because I know he's going to take away some of the stuff or add some things into these trailers that we saw when the final game comes, when it comes to important aspects. That said, you know, spent like a good 20 minutes at dinner talking while 3 people looked at me like, what the hell? Trying to act like if they're interested or they know. And then I realized, you know, they like the idea of what I was presenting. A game that connects players and the universe, and how global warming or, you know, our corruption in society is destroying us, and the game is a symbolization to me about our society in that way. So pretty powerful on how Kojima does that for me, even though that's not exactly what he's looking for or saying. For me, that's the type of stuff I take away from it. I'm supposed to earn that much by myself? Come on, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. I gotta play this game every day. Hey, listen, my assault guy got a lot of stuff. Check it out. I love my assault class. You kidding me? Definitely going with that one. Yeah, buddy. Nah. What does this do? The heavily modified, featuring a highly explosive. I'll take it. Why not? I don't think that was a good idea, but I'll try it. Alright, I gotta get out of here. So anyway, this is going to be some more tests all week with XSplit. And we'll get into all that another time. For now, thank you for coming through. Check out my break section, which hopefully doesn't break the poor setup here, which it almost did. And now that's pretty cool, if you ask me. Then my intro, which I shouldn't be showing it last, but here we go. Bang bang. That's popping. So that's what's going down, and I'm gonna be setting these puppies up consistently. Alright, so I appreciate it. Showing some love. Catch you next time.